Finally popping my chat cherry for today. Now. Ha. I appreciate the chat. Yeah, this music's pretty rad. Let's see. Cool. Alright. We are good to go. Let's play some game. Get my shit out of the way. Alright. Gotta remember how to play this. I've only played one time. Journal. Oh shit, I always forget whenever I click away. Yeah, I'll definitely get back into streaming some Fallout soon. Alright, we're gonna go look for whatever this book is that this guy was looking for. I don't know what this place is, but I feel like we might as well peep around while we're here. I feel like I've been here. If everything's empty, I bet I've been here. That's not good. I'll go back around the other way. Okay, yeah, I know where we are now. This may not have been the way to go. Oh crap, wrong button. Shit. always push the wrong button. Looks like we can open this door. We shall go in. See what we find. What? Looks like sugar cubes, but colorful. Okie dokie then. I'm not sure either. I thought that for a period of time I thought this game was online, but I think it's actually just a campaign styled game. I definitely like haven't run into any other players or anything else since I've been playing the game. Of course, I've only played for like a few hours here and there, so I'm not 100% sure. But I don't think it's online. Be cool if it was. Alright, just keep going. Damn it. Looks like we do a pretty good job killing folks. Oh, I forget that this is one of the ones that you have to like save regularly. Free hugs inside. I will take it. Alright, they want me to return the journal, but I'm not doing it right now. Come back to that later. Ooh. Guess we're gonna go this way. That way we don't have to fight them. Alright. Alright. So, it looks like we're gonna have to kill some shit to get in there. It's not gonna be easy. Go ahead and save real quick before we die. Okay, cool. Well, guess we're just gonna come in here and start killing shit. Where's she being shot from? Oh! Dear God. Right fucking next to me. I don't know if I really need anything right now. I'll come back to that later. Okay, the question is, how do we get in there? Alright. Guess we can see what was over here. Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Down we go. It's really weird that like all the plant workers are dead and it's nothing but like fucking sentry bots. Like really fucking weird. I don't like it. Oh, cool. I like the noises it makes when I level up. I feel real cool. Thank you. Okay. No, I'm definitely not a fan of enslaving live people. Not my thing. Definitely not my thing. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this place. Don't know, don't care. They're gonna lose power and then they're all gonna die. It'll be fine. Alright. Hey, Super Slayer, what's up? I feel like there was a switch right here. Oh, it was this. I don't even know what decision I made. I'm trying to help out the people, not the town, because the town seems like shit. Um, Pizza Rose. Alright, let's see what this says. Right? Oh, Oh, I derped. There we go. House flipper. What is that? Okay. Okay, so I guess I haven't selected where I'm diverting the power to yet. We should definitely do that. This plant is massive as well.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore.
Interesting.
But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead.
Ugh, this is a really difficult decision to make.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
It's a really hard decision to make. So, the main town that I went to, the guy that runs the place told me that some of his workers left. They deserted him, and he's butthurt about it. And he wants me to get them to come back to the town. He thinks that if I cut off their power supply, that they'll come back to the town. Well, I went and met the people, and they have somehow created this, like, beautiful life, plants and everything, and they all seem really happy, and they all work together well. And they're asking me to cut off power to the town instead. And the guy that runs the town seems like a total fucking douchebag. And then I get here to the power plant, and all the humans that are supposed to be working here are dead, and it's nothing but robots. That really seems fucked up. And obviously, it's got to be the guy that's running the town that has replaced all the human workers with robots, and the robots has killed all the fucking human workers here. So I'm like, no, fuck that guy. I'm taking his fucking power. Fuck that guy. But the girl that's like in my party with me is like trying to persuade me to not cut off power to the town and to cut off power to the people instead. The deserters. I don't know what's gonna happen if she's gonna get mad at me if I cut off power to the town. And then like we have to get in a fight. But I feel like fuck that guy that runs the town. I'm not sure if it's from the creators of Fallout, if I'm being honest. Alright, well, whatever, I did it to the people. The botanical laboratory. I guess we'll see what happens now. That guy's gonna be mad at me. You poked yourself? Pretty bad. Alright guys, sorry about that. Alright. Let's see what the fuck's going on. Oh. Damn, I went the wrong way. It's cool. There's probably gonna be bad guys out here waiting for me to kill me. Well, they're bad guys now, because I did what I did. Like, even the fucking scientist is dead. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, no, the guy that runs this town is doing some fucked up shit that I don't trust. I'm just gonna lie to him though and pretend like I accidentally clicked the wrong button or something. Let's see what happens. Because it has me going back to the town now. This guy's gonna be pissed. No. I did it to the people, but it has me going back to the town. Yeah. It's not gonna be good. I'm not looking forward to this. It's fine. Everything's fine.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Are we getting paid or
Some
not?
old heads running around
Any loss
town
of
talking about
productivity will
lost
be
college
deducted from your
insurance.
pay. Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside. Hell of a time to start looking for work. Lucky for you, I am authorized to hire freelancers even during times of crisis. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Oh.
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report?
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh, that sucks.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put her round through his upper story.
It does look like
Can't
that.
imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
This shit's fucked up. This is why I don't like this town. I don't agree with any of this shit. This guy's gonna be so pissed off at me. Fuck. Probably gonna have to kill him.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion.
Shoot up the town
Many
and go
wandering
crazy.
towns.
I think that's what I'm
And I
about
was
to
so
have to do.
damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence. Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too.
I guess before I go do the power regulator, get that power regulator, I should give this guy his stupid fucking book. And then I'll come back. Cause I'm sure when I take the power regulator, it's gonna turn out into this bloody fucking mess. Go give this guy his book back. Yeah, fuck Spacer's Choice. Ha!
All the lights in town went out. Since then, I've had wild-eyed workers begging my guidance. I'm surprised you would go along with this action, Ms. Holcomb.
I'm not sure what the right and wrong of it is, sir. But leaving the deserters with neither walls nor lights would have left them to the mercy of marauders.
Let's hope walls alone are sufficient, then.
One of my options is fuck this town and fuck Reed Thompson. Yeah, but I'm not playing as me. And so my options are these people are sick and overworked, things had to change, or Adelaide's people are healthy and living as they want, welcome to freedom, or fuck this town and fuck Reed Thompson, or I just did it so I could get the hell out of this dump. I'm definitely going with welcome to the freedom one.
Freedom. Indeed. These workers are tame as cysty pigs in a slaughterhouse. They'll
I'm trying
just
to play
mill
a
about
good guy.
confused and wait for orders. You took it upon yourself to decide the fate of strangers. I don't know whether that's confidence or arrogance. Either way, I'm fascinated. Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French.
Amazing. Female character.
I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater.
Oh my
to
god, are
find
we
the
out of
damn
soy
thing.
sauce?
All
What the
time and
fuck?
suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Now I'm sad. Well, you should have told me. We could have got some at the store, damn it. It's fine, I'll just try dipping it in teriyaki sauce and see if that tastes okay. It's fine. I'll be sure to wash my hands after, and I guess brush my stupid teeth. Ugh. Lols. What? I became so desperate, I even got myself a sign as plague-ridden backward all the times.
Bokonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bokonu journal. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bokonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Huh.
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
Rude.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with
Damn.
a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well. Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than
Yeah, I don't
most.
like this guy.
And I was
I'm
quite
totally
the
not taking him in
32nd
my
back
party.
during my penitentiary term. Left many an opponent bleeding in the prison yard. Of course, I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Yeah, no, he definitely cannot sit with me. We're not friends, bro. interesting shit happening. Guess I should have did the side quest before I killed off all the power. Pfft. Yeah, right.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
No, he doesn't.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You been there already? And you ain't been ground down into marauder meat? Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You're wringing the blood out of me. Here, you can have whatever's in my pockets.
Alright, who's next? Go get that money. Yo, time to pay up.
I can cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute.
Just trying to play like a
simply
good
cannot
guy.
afford it.
I wouldn't say
I
lawful
am a
good,
blemish
but
on
just
the
good.
prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay, well, I guess I have nothing else to talk to this guy about, even though it still has him on my radar. Yeah, that Silas guy asked me to go collect money for him, so I was like, fuck it, why not? See what happens. I guess that's not really a good guy, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but whatever. Yeah, basically. It does sound like I'm a bad guy. I mean, the guy just asked me, yeah, and the naive good guy. He was like, "Hey, these people owe me for gravesite fees," and I'm like, "Oh, that's unfortunate. I can collect those for you. That's not a problem."
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally... You ever swung a truncheon? I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Well, he paid up. Whatever. I'm not talking to him anymore. Yeah, I mean, I would have done this before I knew it was bad. Now that I know it's bad, I kind of feel bad doing it. But I'm gonna finish this task. And then, probably gonna call it a night. And we'll come back to this later on. Let's go give Silas his money. Little bitch.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit? Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad.
Fuck out.
Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Yeah. I'm definitely not completing his task. We're gonna save the game. And then, yeah, like, bro, look, I collected your money. I'm not digging up some dirt on some homie to get his money for you. Like, look, do your own dirty work at this point. Like, fuck you, bro. So, anyway, thank you guys for tuning in this evening. Sorry we were only live for about an hour, so, I just wanted to kind of, like, pop on and play for a little bit. I hope you all had happy holidays, and, we will be live Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for Pathfinder, and Wednesday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time for Starfinder. So I hope to see you guys later this week. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch you guys next time.